Hey everyone, it's John from AJ Lures. I wanted to make a video today to show you some of the features of the Lunker lizard that you just really can't see from a picture or from reading about them. So the first thing is our plastic formula. We've made it really elastic and super soft and flexible so that we get a lot of action in the water. I've heard some comments on social media saying, no, that the bait looks too bulky to have any action. And if it were not so soft, I would agree, but this thing has killer action, as you can see by the legs here. So I also wanted to show you how to rig it. I Texas rig it on a 5/0 hook, and then I'm going to throw it in my little tank here, and you can see how it works in the water. So this one is black with red and gold. This one's watermelon with gold, and this one is flesh or pink. So one thing you might notice when you open your Lunker lizards is that they're a little bit slimy and super smelly. So what we do is we use a very fine salt powder when we're cooking these lizards, and as soon as they come out of the mold, we throw them in a bucket of fish oil. So what the fish oil does is it penetrates the plastic and the salt absorbs that. So if you break one of these open, you can't really see any salt like in other baits because it's all oil saturated. And when you throw this thing in the water, you'll see that it kind of leaches the oil all the way through as you're fishing, which makes the fish grab on. And I actually had a fish grab on right here and held on all the way to shore without being hooked because it tasted so good. So I want to show you how to rig these now. I just use a 5/0 hook, and notice this one's been used a little bit. I like the red ones because they don't rust. They must be brass or something, because the black ones tend to oxidize and rust quickly. So I get these red ones not because of the color, but because they last longer. This has seen many fish, so I guess I'll just rig up this black one and throw it in the tank and show you how it works. So the way I rig it, I just put the hook right through the nose there and out the bottom of the head, so you can see that. And I push it through and right through the base of the tail there, and it comes out on top. And when I'm fishing a lot of weeds, I'll often tuck that point into the lizard, and it'll still hook because this is super soft, flexible plastic. You're going to have a problem getting a hook set with this. Alright, so let's throw it in the tank. So you can see how much that wiggles, and it always wants to land on its feet. It sinks very slowly and level. See how flat that is when it sinks? Oftentimes my kid will just throw it out there and let it sink, and on the way down his line tightens up and bam, he's got a monster on. Very easy to fish. It does all the work for you. You can give it some twitches. I like to fish it across the top in the spring. It sinks slow, so it's easy to keep on top. And you can see that tail wiggle.